Hello. Say hello, Amal. Hello, everyone. I'm going to attempt to make this video with Isak on my lap. He just had a meal and some water, and he enjoyed it thoroughly so much that he is so wet with spilling his water everywhere, but he loves it. We are so busy with solids and starting solids and everything. He's almost 8 months, and they say to start at 6 months, but I just don't think he was as ready as he could have been, and now he's ready and enjoying it, well, for the last 2-3 weeks or so. It's lockdown, so we can't get to a hairdresser. So Isak's hair is what it is. Especially the day after we've washed it the previous evening, it does its own thing. Nice, Singy. Say hello. Say hello, my liefie. Hey, swinkie hier. Geef hem mama swinkie hier. Geef mama swinkie hier. He's such a loving child. Anyway, so today's video is actually about my postpartum body. Now, first I want to say that this is not a complaining video. It's not one where I just want to sit and list all the things that are wrong. We suffered from infertility for many years, and we are incredibly grateful for this little miracle. So I'm not about to complain about anything. I would do it all again. So our whole channel since the beginning is about making people feel less alone. So that's what YouTube channels and look at all the crumbs in my hair. That Isak just spat on me. Caesar! So anyway, that's what YouTube did for me. I watched these channels and I felt like, oh, I'm not the only one. So that's what I also want our videos to be for you guys. So it's more a case of if you watch this and you feel the same way, then you should just know that you are not alone. It's not only you. So first of all, I am constantly in pain, my whole body. I don't know if those of you who've experienced pregnancy and then afterwards you feel extremely stiff, your joints hurt. It takes a long time for you to recover from giving birth. And then if you watch my birth story video, you'll also see there that I had some complications and I had to go for plastic surgery and reconstructive surgery. So obviously all of those factors play a role in the recovery as well. Wat maak jy, Sinkie? Just look at those little feet. Kyk net jou voetjies. Hallo my Sinkie. Sien jy jouself? Yes, so all of that obviously plays a role. I think one of the major things that also play a role is my weight. So before I got pregnant, I was the heaviest I've ever been, and I gained about 20 kilograms in my pregnancy as well. So, I mean, you can see from my double chin over here, my cheeks, my face, you can see I weigh a lot more than I used to. So that's partly my fault, because I think it's a good idea to start your pregnancy off like being really healthy and not gaining a lot of weight during your pregnancy. But yeah, if I look back on everything, I actually wouldn't change a thing. Today, I don't look at my body and go, oh, I'm so fat. Look at what I used to look like. I look at my body and I see a body that works, a body that produced this little human, and a body that has gone through a lot, and also a mind and emotions that have gone through a lot. So when I was depressed and dealing with infertility, I actually became very inactive, and And also I ate just what I wanted when I wanted. It's not that I overate, it's just I didn't watch what I was eating. So I was just living my best life. And then also when I was very depressed and felt really down, I actually turned to food and comfort eating and emotional eating and all of that. So I think that's actually the least harmful thing that I could have done. So that's why I say, yes, I understand that your weight and your health and everything, that it plays a role when it gets to recovering from giving birth. But I wouldn't do it any other way, to be honest. But it does play a role, and I do recognize that. And also, I think the operation that I had played a major role. I know my pelvic floor muscles really took a knock, and ja, jy weet nie waarvan ek praat nie, nê? Wat sê mamma? Wat sê mamma? I always tell him saggies, that means soft, when he touches someone's face. And he kind of gets it most of the time. Yay! Yes, so I think the weight and then also the operation that played a major role in my recovery. So at the moment, it's a struggle. I mean, since he was born, I was struggling to walk, to move. I think I have a lot of inflammation issues. I have joint issues. Like I said, it's not that I'm complaining. I am in a situation now where I actually don't know what to do about the way I'm feeling. So when I sit down or when I lay down or when I sleep and I get up, I can't move. Like really, it takes me about 20 minutes to really get going, for my body to start moving. Everything is stiff, everything hurts. I struggle a lot with my feet. I struggle to walk. My feet hurt so much. They swell. But it's not really only the swelling, it's the joints, like my heels and the muscles and almost the bones hurt, if that makes sense. Can we sit the other way around over here? Look at your dummy. Well, over here yourself seen. You want to see yourself. Whoop. Where are you? There you are. Basisinki. Yes, so I am in a lot of pain regarding that. And what have I tried to do about it? I've tried losing weight. So let me just get his dummy. Siani. I've tried losing weight by changing my lifestyle. I've tried eating differently. I work out every morning. I run in the garden. I do Pilates. I do stretching. I stretch 10:30 every morning. I drink calcium, magnesium. I drink a multivitamin. Does that? I drink a lot of water. I went to see my gynecologist. I have an appointment with a physician in June. I went to a physiotherapist. So my ideas, I'm kind of running out of ideas. I cried when I was at the gynecologist because I was just saying I don't feel myself. I can't move. I'm struggling to pick Isak up. Even like my thumbs and fingers hurt from the angles that you have to pick him up sometimes. If that makes sense. He's getting heavier and heavier. So, gaan jy jou dummy uithaal? Oh, waar is die dummy? Waar is die dummy? Yeah. So like I said, I'm not complaining. I just don't know when this will actually recover, and I don't know what to do about it. Oh, okay, there goes the dummy. So on the one hand, I really appreciate it when people comment, because I've asked on Facebook as well, and people who've had babies say, this happened to me too, and don't worry, it gets better, you get your body back. You get your flexibility back, you get your health back. It just takes time. So that means a lot to me, because that gives me a lot of hope. Because then I feel like, okay, it's not just me. It's just going to take some time. Fun fact, I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder. I actually laid down with Isak and I had makeup on. I see my lipstick did not make it. I had the most beautiful earrings and an outfit on. We actually had a video call with a friend who's having a baby. We can't have a baby shower for her, so we just had a chat to wish her luck and everything. So I was all dolled up for that. Yesterday I put on makeup and I did my hair and everything, and I filmed the video, and then my storage was full, so then the video stopped, so I couldn't use that. So sorry if I don't look my best. Yes, so anyway, this my postpartum body. I've always had a very flat stomach. I don't have that anymore, and I'm fine with it, really. Every time I see my little, what they call mommy pouch, I feel, I don't know, kind of proud, because I know what it took and how long it took to be pregnant. So I would exchange my flat tummy for this mommy pouch in a second. I mean, need I say more? Isn't he just so cute? Sienkies, say hello. Say hello. Yes, so it's like I said, it's not like I'm complaining. It's just I don't know what to do, and I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on. My joints hurt all over my body at night. Sometimes I lie awake, my knees, my hips, my back. It's just in pain. So yeah, if you have any advice, please comment down below. I think losing weight is the first step, because in my mind, it just makes sense, because then you have less weight on your joints. So I'm really trying and working on that. I walk in the garden with Isak every evening, so I am really trying. Like I said, in the mornings I work out, just like workouts on the internet and stuff. I skip some mornings, but most mornings I do. I feel like I'm doing really well with that. So anyway, if you have some advice, that would be great. And if you don't quite feel like yourself postpartum, don't worry, it's not just you. And if you also have more questions and answers at this stage, I mean, Isak is 8 months old in 2 days, and I feel 5,000 years old. But anyway, before it gets too difficult, okay. I think we're going to go outside in the garden now and go for a stroll. Frances's working in the garden. But it was nice talking to you again, and I hope that you will comment down below and that you will like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and if you have any requests, what you want me to make a video about, let me know. Bye.